So I was asked in Discord whether I like the ATEM. And of course, it's the industry standard. We use it every week. It's reliable and rock solid. But where does this bundle of Shoot CueCam video pencil fit with that system? So I created a few cards in Qcam, something that running a rundown like this, none of these guys do that. They're just purely switchers. The camera that I've got hooked up to Blackmagic Design. And that camera is actually my iPad. Talk about the ATEM Mini and all the things. You can have 8 cameras. I mean, it's a beast. It's a broadcast quality switcher. But down here, you note that it's got to be hooked into power and Ethernet. And here it is. So I just basically walked around the device. I set it up this morning. So first of all, I've got a power cable that needs to be right there. Think about your desk space and what you have available to you if you travel. That's another thing in the backpack. And the next cable in is this white one. That white one there, that is an Ethernet cord. And that Ethernet cord needs to be hooked into a hub. And so the networking, so that my computer knows about the ATEM and can control it or work with it, requires another piece of hardware sitting on the desk or something, a network hub. Whereas with the Qcam bundle, the suite of tools that we have, the networking also goes through the USB and Lightning connectors that bring all the pieces together. This cable here is a USB cable, and that's what's hooking it into Qcam. It comes in as a camera. Blackmagic Design. It's a simple webcam, and this is a great tool for multiple HDMI or SDI devices to connect into Qcam. It's the greatest capture device. This black device over here, that is an HDMI cable. And as you can see, there are a bunch of HDMI. There are 8 on the Extreme. There's 4 on the Minis. And that's the strength of the tool. It's rock solid HDMI connections. You can have cameras mounted in venues in various places. Bringing them into Qcam makes a lot of sense. Whatever's coming out of the ATEM, I have Video Pencil to be able to overlay graphics on top of that. I can put scripts up on top of that. So it's a very capable system and great for large venues where you're producing something for others. And the Qcam suite can sit at the tail end before you stream it out or put it on Zoom. Now, one example is this Magewell Director Mini, which is portable and can be battery powered and does the same sort of things as an ATEM does and is rock solid. Another tool is YOLO. The YOLO Live makes this multi-camera switching capability, and then that program feed can be then sent into your Macintosh, into Qcam. So let's talk about the issues of using those hardware boxes versus using the Qcam suite of software tools. One is power bricks. You're going to have a backpack filled with something for the network switch, something for the switcher itself. You're going to have wires that come through for the network and for the various connections to cameras and back to your Macintosh. All those, once again, are handled by USB and your Macintosh when using the Qcam suite. But the advantage is you can run long camera runs. There are so many interconnection capabilities to bring in SDI, HDMI, hundreds of feet between cameras. And you have tools like transitions. You have audio tools, a whole set of them. And you have multi-view switching. You can see what's going on each of those cameras ultimately they work beautifully together.